Does online hypnotherapy work? Can you be hypnotized on Zoom, on Skype, or on any other online platform for that matter? The short answer is yes. The slightly longer answer is yes. Hypnotherapy works online and is every bit as effective as if we were face to face in the therapy room. Hello, my name is Chris. I'm a solution-focused clinical hypnotherapist here at CJS Therapy. And today I'd like to talk to you about why online hypnotherapy is just as effective as face-to-face and what you can do to prepare so that you can make the most out of any online hypnotherapy session that you may be having. So this question about working online has obviously come up much more frequently since the start of the pandemic. But people were providing online hypnotherapy before coronavirus was something any of us had heard of, and I'm sure it will be something that will continue to be offered long after some sort of normality has resumed. And I think the reason why so many people are concerned that it might not work is because the perceptions that we get about hypnosis and what a hypnotist does come to us from TV and movies. You might have seen Derren Brown doing the handshake induction, where he seems to shake someone's hand and he kind of pulls them towards him, whispers something in their ear, and the next minute they are completely gone. Or you might have seen in movies where someone will say, "Hey, look at your hand," and then they go poof. The next thing you know, that person is in a complete hypnotic state. And of course, we've all seen the cliche of a hypnotist waving a pocket watch or a pendulum and saying, "You are getting very sleepy." And if we see those kind of examples, it's easy to draw the conclusion that in order to be hypnotized, a hypnotherapist needs to make physical contact with you, or at least be in close proximity to you. But that is not the case. What you're seeing with people like Derren Brown or like Paul McKenna is stage hypnosis. It's entertainment. And in order to make sure that their shows are entertaining, they need to create these rapid inductions to get the person into a hypnotic state quickly. Whereas what a hypnotherapist does is different. When you visit me, I'm not here to make you go into trance quickly so that you can bark like a dog or do a funny dance. I'm here to help you achieve your goals and help you to overcome what is holding you back in life. And I will do this, the way I introduce trance is to start with a progressive head to toe relaxation, slowly, gradually letting all of the stress and tension out of your body. And for me to do that, all I need to do is talk to you, to guide you through it. You'll hear me say things like, you can let go of any tension in your shoulders and across your neck and down your spine. And if you can hear me, and if you can follow my instructions as I'm guiding you into this deeper sense of relaxation, then you're able to go into trance and you're able to listen to me throughout the session. So I don't need to touch you, I don't need to be in any physical contact with you, I just need for you to hear me. And that is enough to bring about a deep enough state of hypnotic trance for our sessions to work and for the suggestions that I make to take hold in your subconscious mind. One concern that can put some people off hypnotherapy is that they're worried about what might happen if they get stuck in trance. One person even said to me once, "What happens if I go under and don't come up again?" And there's the idea that at least if we're face to face in a hypnotherapy room, your therapist can, touch you on the shoulder or otherwise just make sure that you're alert and safe. The fact is, we don't go under anywhere. Hypnosis is not like anesthesia. It's not like an anesthetic that you would have if you are having surgery at the hospital. It's more like that feeling you get just before you go to sleep. when you're nice and relaxed and at peace, and yet still in complete control, knowing that you could get up and move around and talk at any time you wish. Hypnosis is more like that. So when we're working together online, you can relax and be comfortable, and then eventually I say, and now you can open your eyes feeling refreshed and relaxed and alert, and you open your eyes feeling refreshed, relaxed and alert. And if you don't open your eyes the first time round, I say it again, and just stay with you until you are alert and you are talking to me and we book our next session. I have had clients who've been so relaxed that they've wanted to turn the computer off and go back to sleep, but they've certainly not been stuck in trance. So online hypnotherapy is every bit as safe as face-to-face hypnotherapy, probably even more so because you're in your own home where you can be as comfortable and safe as you could ever be. So the question then is, what can you do to prepare for an online hypnotherapy session? What are the practical things that you would need to do? The first thing is simply to have a nice, comfortable, quiet environment for the hour that we work together. A little bit of background noise is okay. Sometimes, cars passing by can't be helped, but it's always better to be somewhere that's quiet as possible. It's just you and your computer, and you can completely relax. Speaking of your computer, it is obviously very helpful to ensure that it is either fully charged or at the very least plugged in. I have had a couple of occasions where clients haven't had the laptop plugged in, and all of a sudden I've been talking to them and then they weren't there anymore and we had to pick the session back up. Obviously this is okay. If I have time after the session, I can keep going with you and we'll make sure that you still get the full therapeutic hour. But if I have another client to see straight away, I may not always have time, and that can produce difficulties. So please, please, please ensure that your laptop is charged, plugged in, that your tablet is charged, and I will of course do the same. It's helpful to have a strong Wi-Fi connection so that we don't buffer, so that we don't lose connection. So again, this is probably why it's better to do this in your own home, using your own internet at home, than say trying to do a hypnotherapy session using the Wi-Fi from McDonald's down the street. And you need to be able to hear me. Like I said, the only requirement for successful hypnotherapy is that you can hear me and listen to the sound of my voice and follow along with what I'm saying. So you might want some headphones just to be able to hear me more clearly and to block out some of that extra background noise. And finally, what you would need is somewhere comfortable to sit or lie down. Personally, I think hypnotherapy works best if you're lying down because you can be completely relaxed. But some people would argue it's better to be sitting up in a chair. I leave that call up to you. What is most comfortable for you? Lying on the sofa, lying on the bed, sitting up in your comfortable chair, wherever it is that you feel you can deeply relax for the half an hour that we're doing the trance work. You do all that, I'll bring the hypnotherapy skills, and we together will have a great session. If you'd like to know more about how online hypnotherapy works, you can reach me via cjstherapy.com or email chris@cjstherapy.com. Those are also the methods for booking your hypnosis session, available now either online or in person. When you book, you'll have your initial consultation session for free, and I'll also send you a free self-hypnosis download. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you next time. Goodbye.